Capybaras enter the world already thriving more than their mammal peers. Rather than being pink, slimy, hairless, capybaras are born as miniature versions of their adult selves. Full fur coat, teeth that would make Chip Skylark proud, and eyes wide open, a newborn capybara is ready to hit the ground running. Literally. They're so well prepared for life that within hours of birth, they're already walking, swimming, and what appears to be judging with their calm, unbothered expressions. While most newborn mammals spend their first few weeks helplessly flailing around, relying on parents for everything, capybara babies are up and at 'em almost immediately. They pop out weighing about 3 to 4 pounds, which is already heavier than some teacup dog breeds and significantly more cute. Luckily for their mothers, parenting is a team sport in the capybara world. Other females in the group, regardless of whether they're related, will help babysit, feed, and generally assist in raising the little fuzzballs. It's essentially an all-inclusive childcare package, but way less expensive than traditional daycare. The teeth mentioned earlier are not just for good looks. Those impressive, ever-growing incisors are already in place at birth, ready to start their lifelong mission of chewing through anything and everything in sight. These little grass goblins will start nibbling on solid food within a week, though they'll still nurse for about 3 to 4 months. But by then, they'll already be well on their way to mastering the art of lounging, swimming, and becoming the undisputed chillest animal on the planet. Growing up as a capybara is less of a struggle for survival and more of a gradual journey into the fine art of relaxation. By the time a young capybara reaches a few weeks old, it's already mastered the essential skills of swimming, grazing, and perfecting the 1,000-yard stare of someone who has truly transcended stress. Unlike many other animals that have to fight tooth and nail, sometimes literally, to reach adulthood, capybaras grow up in the safety of their herd, surrounded by siblings, laid-back parents, and a community of aunties willing to babysit at a moment's notice. Their growth is steady, reaching about 40 pounds by the time they're 6 months old. By 1 year, they're roughly 2/3 of their full adult size, which means they've transformed from a large guinea pig into a small aquatic sofa cushion. At full maturity, around 18 months to 2 years old, a capybara tips the scale at about 75 to 150 pounds, making them the undisputed heavyweight champions of the rodent world. Capybaras actually hold the title for world's largest rodent, which doesn't really do them any justice for them being so universally loved. Throughout their journey to adulthood, young capybaras spend their days refining their two greatest talents, eating and floating. Since they're semi-aquatic creatures, their ability to swim only improves with age. They quickly learn that water is the best defense against predators, a natural playground, and the perfect spot for a lazy afternoon soak. While other animals are out there fighting for dominance, capybaras are busy bobbing in a pond like overgrown bath toys, completely unbothered by the chaos of the natural world. By the time they reach full maturity, capybaras have cemented their place in the social hierarchy, that place being that they're chill no matter where they stand. Unlike many other species that engage in brutal power struggles, capybaras live in a relatively harmonious group, relying on their easygoing nature and impressive social skills to maintain order. The biggest drama that they face is the occasional leadership swap within the herd, but even that is settled with minimal fuss, usually through some light posturing and a few well-timed grunts. Capybaras are essentially nature's most adorable lawnmower, spending the majority of their day chomping down on whatever greenery they can find. Their diet consists of mostly grasses, aquatic plants, and the occasional fruit if they're feeling fancy. And when I say that they eat a lot, I mean a lot. These hefty rodents put away about 6 to 8 pounds of food per day, which is basically like a human eating 50 heads of lettuce every single day. Their teeth, which never stop growing, are perfectly designed to grind through tough vegetation, meaning that they can power through dense meals without having to worry about dental bills. But here's where things get a little bit weird. Capybaras, in all their chill, unbothered glory, have an interesting dietary habit that makes you consider just how cute they really are. They practice coprophagy, which is a fancy scientific way of saying that they eat their own droppings. Now before you gag, there's a method to this madness. It helps them digest tough plant fibers more efficiently by giving their gut bacteria a second shot at breaking down the nutrients. Essentially, it's nature's version of a second helping, just way less appetizing. Capybaras have to stay near water sources, not just for hydration, but also for their beloved aquatic plants. They'll happily wade into rivers and marshes to snack on floating greens, proving once again that they are the peak relaxation creatures. Honestly, their entire existence is just one long spa day with a side of grass. If there's one thing that capybaras hate, it's being alone. These oversized guinea pigs are the ultimate extroverts of the animal kingdom, rolling deep in social groups that typically range from 10 to 20 individuals, but can balloon up to over 100 during the dry seasons. They thrive on companionship, and their herds consist of a mix of dominant males, a harem of females, their young, and a few subordinate males who have basically accepted their role as background characters. Within these groups, capybaras display an impressive level of social cooperation. They communicate with an array of purrs, barks, whistles, and even happy guinea pig squeaks. These sounds help them keep track of each other, warn the group of potential dangers, or just casually check in. Like, hey, is that leaf good? Cool, I'll eat it too. Their constant chattering makes them feel less like wild animals and more like a group of friends gossiping over brunch. Their group structure isn't just for fun though, it's crucial for survival. More eyes means better chance of spotting predators before it's too late. If danger strikes, capybaras have a simple but effective escape plan. Alert the others and run like crazy towards the nearest body of water and disappear beneath the surface. They're basically the Houdinis of the rodent world, slipping away from danger while their confused pursuers wonder where their lunch just went. The capybara's claim to fame isn't that they just get along with their own kind, they get along with pretty much everyone. These laid-back rodents have an almost mythical ability to befriend just about any species. Birds perch on them, turtles sunbathe beside them, and even predators like crocodiles have been spotted chilling in close proximity, seemingly respecting the capybara's untouchable level of zen. If animals had social media, capybaras would be the influencers with millions of followers, effortlessly networking across species without even really trying. When it comes to dating, capybaras keep things pretty simple. Find water, impress a lady, and try not to get rejected in front of the whole group. Unlike some dramatic courtship rituals in the animal kingdom, capybara romance is a relatively chill affair. Mating season usually coincides with the rainy season, when food is plentiful and the environment is just humid enough to get things a little bit steamy. Literally. Female capybaras call the shots in the dating game, and their biggest requirement? You gotta be willing to swim for love. That's right, capybaras mate exclusively in the water. If a male tries to get things going on land, the female simply walks away. But if she's interested, into the water they go, where their romance unfolds in the most laid-back aquatic love story ever. Males don't have it easy though. The dominant male of the group, usually the biggest and the brawniest, gets first dibs on the available ladies, while the lower-ranking males either have to wait their turn or sneak around when the boss isn't looking. Of course, if a younger, stronger male manages to challenge and dethrone the resigning alpha, he takes over the entire harem. It's basically an ongoing soap opera where the stakes are leadership, territory, and capybara admiration. Once the female is pregnant, she carries the little loaf-shaped babies for approximately 150 days before giving birth to a litter of anywhere from 2 to 8 pups. And just like everything else in capybara society, motherhood is a team effort. Other females in the group will help care for the young, nursing any pup that needs a snack, whether it's theirs or not. Capybaras believe in the philosophy of, it takes a village, or in this case, it takes a herd, to raise the next generation. In the wild, capybaras have an average lifespan of around 6 to 10 years, which is pretty solid for a giant rodent constantly being eyed up as a snack. In captivity, however, where they don't have to worry about lurking predators or running out of their favorite grass buffet, they can live up to 12 years or more. It turns out that similar to diet and exercise, removing the daily threat of becoming lunch does wonders for longevity. So what exactly is out there trying to cut capybara's retirement plan short? The answer is basically everything with sharp teeth. Jaguars, anacondas, alligators, pumas, and even large birds of prey all have capybara on the menu. Being a 100-pound, slow-moving loaf with a friendly attitude makes them a prime target for anything hungry enough to take on the challenge. This is why capybaras never stray far from the water. If danger strikes, they'll make a break for it and dive in, using their impressive swimming skills to escape. If all else fails, they can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes and hide underwater like a whiskered submarine, waiting for the coast to clear. But it's not just predators that take capybaras out. Sometimes nature itself decides it's time to cash in. Disease, parasites, and injuries can all spell trouble, especially for older capybaras. And then of course, there's the occasional unfortunate run-in with humans. Whether it's through habitat destruction, hunting, or the odd car accident when a capybara decides to waddle across the road at the wrong time. Despite these challenges, capybaras have managed to not only survive, but to thrive. They're highly adaptable, their populations are stable, and their cool with everyone attitude means that they tend to get along just fine, even in areas with human activity. In the end, whether they live a full decade or become an anaconda's afternoon snack, capybaras live life on their own terms, munching, lounging, and making friends with everything in sight. Capybaras have had a recent rise in internet popularity, which made this video a blast to research and make. I hope that I was able to teach you something that you did not know prior to this video. I learned a lot making it. I made this video because a viewer suggested it in the comments of a previous animal that I covered. So if there's any animal that you'd like to see a video on, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.